What's going on, friends? Steve coming at you with another Fired Up Friday networking tip. Hey, I just wanted to touch base and share with you from my heart again. You know, um, the message I want to share with you today is you need to protect your dream. You need to protect what's important to you. You got to fight for it. And I'm going to tell you a funny, kind of interesting story. I think it's funny. I think it's interesting. So, as I may have shared in the past, my dad owned a liquor store in the city, New York City, and he was that was his baby. He worked his buns off. Back in the day, it was liquor stores were only open 6 days a week. Nowadays, I think it's seven, but he would have worked seven if that was the case. That was his baby. And I remember one day I was working in the city and I went to go visit Dad at the store, and that's the only way I could see my dad for the most part. He was always working, and I went to see him, and he had like this, I don't know, like a bandage on his head, and he had something on his hand, and I'm like, Dad, what happened? And he kind of tried to brush it off, and I pursued, and he said, yeah, it was nothing. Some guy tried to rob me, and I knocked the gun away, and the gun went off, and this just gunpowder burns, and yeah, there's the hole in the ceiling where the bullet went. I'm like, Dad, are you crazy? I'm the one who's got the couple of black belts. You don't. What are you doing trying to knock the gun away? And obviously there was no rationalizing with my dad. My dad is my dad, right? But you know what? It's a lesson I learned. It's a lesson, right? I mean, his dream, his business, right? That's his baby, and he was going to fight for it no matter what. And I know there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of naysayers. There's a lot of people that may want to tell you stuff, maybe steal your dream. We are in a great world with technology. It's a lot of good things about it, but there's some other things about it, right? That everyone has to comment and like, and that's not discouraging anyone from commenting on this video, but everyone has an opinion, and opinions like belly buttons. Everyone's got one, and they stink. That's what I really feel like. And so what I learned is just to be a fruit inspector, just to check the fruit in people's trees, right? Are they in life where you want to be? And if so, listen to them, right? Um, but you know what? In terms of your dream, protect it. Fight for it, right? What is it worth? It's not for sale, not for me. And I believe that one of the major reasons why I'm so driven and I have the work ethic that I do is because of my dad. And so that's my message today. Fight for your dream. In terms of networking, right? If it means getting up at 6 a.m. to get on a 7 a.m. call, to do networking, or when we get out of COVID and it means driving to a networking event, and do it. For me, being a shy, introverted kid from the Bronx, if that means, going to an evening event where you got to talk to strangers, I'll do it. For my dream, I'll do it. If it means, in my case, talking, just talking to people randomly when I live my life, for my dream, I'll do it. What are you willing to do for your dream? So that's my question, right? Are you going to be willing to fight for your dream? How important is it? And if it isn't, then maybe you should reevaluate. Maybe you need to figure out what your dream is, something that'll burn inside of you that you need to accomplish. And until it's that way, maybe it's not important enough to you. But once you have it, fight for it. So appreciate you guys. Have an amazing week, amazing weekend, and we'll see you guys next week. Steve coming at you, Fired Up Friday.